All right, hey everybody, back. We're going to talk about this Land Cruiser for a minute because we see here that everybody wants to lift this new Land Cruiser, and with good reason. It is a sexy truck, and lifted, it looks so much better, but we see this everywhere. Everybody wants to do this. Well, there's one company that does it right, and it's actually pretty affordable. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but look here. Okay, look at this one. See how everybody wants to lift them up? And now keep in mind, 99.9% of all Land Cruisers that are lifted are going to be like, they're going to be mall crawlers, like most of the Wranglers that people lift and do things to are. But you want to talk about a classy, beautiful Land Cruiser, how it looks so good lifted up like this. I mean, these things are just gorgeous when they're lifted. So we take a look at this stuff here though too, but again, most of them are not being off-roaded, and there's different approaches, and people are looking for a city-fied off-road looking vehicle that they're going to, again, they're going to wash it, wax it, baby it, never take it off-road and do anything real with it, but they want it to look tough. The Land Cruiser is a perfect vehicle for that. It just has those chiseled edges and looks that way. This one being my absolute favorite. Look at that thing. See now, but see, I off-road mine. That I would off-road it, and that looks gorgeous. Winch on the front. Love the more pizza cutter type tires on this thing. Not big, bulky, wide tires. I love the stance of this. I love everything about this particular one, but many people are going more of this type of a look to it. They want it for the appearance. It's basically an appearance lift is what it is. And if we look at these and see, most of this stuff you're talking about, you're looking at $2 to $3 grand on a lift. You're looking at another $3,500 in wheels and tire combo on this. You're looking $5,000, $6,000 to lift them and do this stuff, plus extras that you're going to put into this. This one's got some extras too. You're probably looking at $1,200, $1,500 for the front bumper, winches. You know, people are putting some serious money into these. There's a company that is doing if you want a Land Cruiser and you want to lift it and you want to make it look like the toughest Land Cruiser that has ever existed, that none of these guys can match, there's a company that does it for you, and they do it incredible. Look at this one. They even got the extended fender flares on it. This to me looks pretty cheap and cheesy. I don't like this look to this at all on there. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not my style. But take a look at this beauty right here. Okay, this is by Arctic Trucks, who builds some of the most amazing ones there is. This is sitting on 37s, not 35s. This is the AT 37 from Arctic Trucks, available in North America, Europe, all that kind of stuff. They basically do the work for you. But we are sitting on 37s, which even required a rear axle relocation. You're getting all the details in here. It's got a wide body kit. Notice they only did a 1.6 inch lift. They did not lift it higher than needed, and that is important. The higher you lift it, the more angle and out of geometry you get with your CV axles, the more you're blowing CV axles. That's like the classic, a third-gen Tacoma. You put the thing 3 inches in the air, and the next thing you know, every 40,000 miles, you're replacing CV axles. It's the reality of independent front suspension. This vehicle here, they only raised it 1.6 inches. To be able to fit 37s on there. They relocated the rear axle back a little further to do it. They also got this 10-piece wide body kit that looks like it came straight from the factory. Whew, man, the 37-inch BF Goodrich on this thing. Again, it's called the AT37. We'll talk about pricing in a minute. This is the key. Looks discreet but rugged. Okay, the 10-piece wide body kit, new bumpers and extended fender flares are joined by aluminum side steps, mud guards, and a hidden receiver hitch. 17-inch forged alloy wheels, 37-inch BFGs. In order to accommodate the massive tire, Arctic Trucks did a complete reprofiling of the Land Cruiser's frame, bodywork, and drivetrain. The company didn't go into many specifics, but confirmed the model has a wider track as well as an extended wheelbase thanks to the relocated rear axle. It will be offered as a turnkey product at dealers as well as via customer conversions in Europe, North America, Africa, and Middle East. And this thing is incredible. Let's look at these pictures for a second, but you want to talk about the sexiest looking way to make a Land Cruiser. This is it. I mean, this thing, look at it. Now it even looks like it should. I mean, so well done. Notice it keeps its rake to it as well. That's a very nice feature. What a gorgeous, gorgeous truck. We're going to keep scrolling through here real quick for you, show you some of these pictures. But I love what they did with this. Apparently they got a lot of these pictures. But this thing now just screams what you would expect a Toyota Land Cruiser to look like, in my opinion. I think the fender flares are perfect. I think the chiseling is perfect. I love the high swept up for the bumper corners. What a beautiful, beautiful machine right here. And then we'll talk about the price in a second. Even the wheels, Arctic Truck is written on the wheels. They say Arctic Truck right on the wheels themselves. Like I said, so much detail. And this thing is sitting on 37s. See right there, Arctic Trucks, and on 37-inch tires. This is just incredible. Look at all the details in this, in the fenders. Telling you on-road, off-road for what you're supposed to. I mean, like I said, just pure perfection is what this thing is. They did this so well. Every little detail. And it's not very much money, realistically. So we'll take a look at it here in a second. Let's just finish the pictures out. You can get your own custom floor mats, which is kind of a bummer that they're carpeted. But remember, this is not people are not going to off-road this vehicle, and they know that. They know that people are not going to take this thing off-road, so they want it classy yet rugged, and even have the Arctic Trucks in the actual door sills. Beautiful setup. So what's it cost? Well, we go over here to Arctic Trucks. You can see right here the AT37 Toyota LC250 right here. $2,000 basically, or $20,000 to your Land Cruiser is what it's going to be to do this upgrade. Or you can buy it fully done as a turnkey, where they buy the Land Cruiser, they do the work to it already, and you buy it as a turnkey. Or you can send them yours for 20 grand. 20 grand for the wide body kit, the tires, the lift, the axle relocation, all this stuff done. That's actually not that much money. That's really not, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at what people are putting into these things to do this stuff already, and how much nicer this looks, you know, in how much nicer this is compared to some of the stuff you see here, which are basically, I'm not knocking them, not taking anything away from them, but this is your general run-of-the-mill lifted 4Runner, or I mean Land Cruiser right here, just like all of them. This one, custom done right. If you want to be the king of your subdivision with the ultimate Land Cruiser, this is the way to do the work on it. So thought I'd share it with you. Any kind of questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.